It was a clear summer evening over southern Australia, January 21st, 1978. The sky was vast, painted in shades of deep blue as daylight faded. A young pilot climbed into his small aircraft for a routine flight that should have lasted no more than 30 minutes, but he would never arrive at his destination. His name was Frederick Valentich, 20 years old, ambitious and deeply passionate about flying. He had earned his private pilot's license and was training toward a commercial license, with dreams of a life among the clouds. That night, he took off from Moorabbin Airport, near Melbourne, bound for King Island, a remote island in the Bass Strait. It was a flight he had made or planned to make many times before. At first, the night seemed ordinary. The plane hummed steadily through the sky. Valentich checked his instruments, noted the calm weather, and began his journey. But then, around 7:06 p.m., he made radio contact with Melbourne Air Traffic Control, and his words would send a chill through anyone listening. He reported seeing another aircraft above him. "It's not an aircraft, I know. It's hovering," he said. His voice was calm, even measured, but it carried a hint of curiosity. The lights were bright, metallic, unlike any plane he had seen. They moved in ways no conventional aircraft could. For a trained pilot, his description was precise, yet entirely inexplicable. Over the next several minutes, his transmissions became increasingly tense. "It's approaching. I can see it clearly. It's moving. I don't know what's happening," he said, his voice betraying a growing concern. And then, abruptly, sounds of metal scraping, and then nothing. The connection fell silent. No further words, no farewell, no sound but the faint static of a radio left behind. Authorities launched a search immediately. Aircraft and ships combed the waters of the Bass Strait, a stretch of ocean known for sudden storms and treacherous currents. Days passed. Nothing was found. No wreckage, no debris, not even a hint of the Cessna or its pilot. Frederick Valentich had vanished completely, leaving only his mysterious words as evidence. The disappearance puzzled experts. The Bass Strait is dangerous, yes, but Valentich was an experienced pilot. He was familiar with its waters and skies, and his plane was fully operational that evening. There were no reports of storms or mechanical failures that could account for the disappearance. Investigators reviewed every angle: disorientation, engine trouble, navigational error, but no theory fully explained the strange radio transmissions. Some suggested that spatial disorientation may have played a role, a known danger for pilots at night over open water. Others considered mechanical failure or an unexpected emergency. Yet none of these explanations accounted for the precise and detailed description of the hovering object that Valentich reported. His voice conveyed certainty, observation, and disbelief all at once. In the years since, UFO enthusiasts have seized upon Valentich's story, citing it as one of the most credible encounters with an unidentified flying object. His description of a metallic craft moving at impossible speeds, hovering over him, remains unmatched in aviation reports. Skeptics caution against jumping to conclusions, noting the lack of physical evidence, and yet the fact remains: whatever Valentich saw, it was enough to leave him, an experienced pilot, bewildered and frightened, moments before his disappearance. Decades later, the mystery endures. No wreckage has been found. No confirmed sightings were reported. The Bass Strait has kept its secrets. All that remains are the words of a young pilot, captured in radio recordings, words that hint at something extraordinary, something beyond our understanding. The disappearance of Frederick Valentich is more than just a missing plane. It is a haunting reminder of the fragile line between human knowledge and the unknown. A flight intended to last half an hour became a story that continues to captivate, puzzle, and unsettle. The skies over Bass Strait hold their secrets and perhaps always will. Even today, those who study the case speak in hushed tones of Valentich's final transmission. They replay the words again and again, searching for clues that might explain how a skilled young pilot simply vanished into the night. And as the sun sets over southern Australia, the memory of that night lingers, a chilling, unresolved mystery that continues to defy explanation. Perhaps that is the enduring power of the story. It is a reminder that sometimes, no matter how carefully we plan, no matter how experienced we are, there are places in our world, and perhaps beyond it, where human understanding cannot reach. Frederick Valentich's final flight remains a testament to that unknown, suspended forever in the night sky over Bass Strait.